please highlight God not to be forgotten in the time of plenty. When you have a good job, a very good job, good benefits, good family, wife working too, children working too, you have a lot of money, don't forget God. Some people do. Some people do. When they're in a position, they have so much power, they have so much money, they have so much influence, they tend to make themselves front and center of things. Deuteronomy 8 is reminding us not to do that. You keep on, never forget about God, especially in time of plenty. But normally human beings tend to remember God in times of trouble. Right? When there's trouble, when there's no hardship, extreme difficulty of any sort, that's when they remember God. Well, it should be in good times and in bad. Right? Just like man and wife. Right? Remember your vow? For richer, for poorer.
Amen.
In health, sickness and health. Right?
I forgot Maggie.
Oh.
She should be in there too. I know.
Man does not live by bread alone. Jesus will quote these words when rejecting Satan's first temptation. Beautiful, beautiful. The rest you can read, you should have read this actually. Psalm 147. The 3 parts of this psalm, so they're spelled out in the commentary. Second reading, idolatry and the Eucharist, not compatible. Is it okay? I still see it here. Is it okay to get sometimes hankies and you wipe the feet of the statue and then... Is that okay?
No. Bad. Unless you clean it. Unless you clean it, exactly.
It's too dusty.
Do you know that, I don't know, there are people who do that. Is that St. Joseph? That's not St. Joseph. I think it's, what is it made of?
Porcelain?
Clay? Porcelain? That's not St. Joseph.
St. Peter?
That's a reminder for St. Joseph.
It's a picture.
But that's not.
It's not. Oh, I know what you're saying.
It's only a statue. That's just a reminder. Okay?
Yeah.
Do not bow down before statues. Understand?
Well, they got the kneelers in front of them for. Well, they got the kneelers then.
The kneelers?
Yeah, you get the kneel in front
Look
of
at
them.
Jesus at the altar.
But in the section, you got both. Virgin Mary on the other side. You got kneelers where you actually kneel.
You're not kneeling before her. You're kneeling before God. St. Peter himself said, kneel, I'm just a man. Don't kneel before me. Stand up. Now, there's a now. As long as when you do that, you venerate the saint that it represents or that reminds you of, and not the statue. That's not idolatry, but it's very close. It's very close to the idolatry. The reason I say this is because of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, which is the second reading on Sunday. Is it okay to bow down before you receive the Eucharist? Yes, and very, very, very yes. Because that's Jesus, that's the Lord. Okay? You must venerate. You must really bow down. If possible, kneel down before you accept.
Which one like that?
They don't.
Long line.
Oh. Now, Pope Benedict encourages people to receive Holy Communion on the tongue, not on hand. I encourage you to receive. Come on, you come to Bible class, receive the Holy Eucharist on tongue, not on hand.
So why do they allow it?
It's just allowed, but the Pope would rather that we receive on the tongue.
And there's a proper way.
I don't know if you're watching me, I receive on the tongue, always. Don't watch me now.
Used to watch it.
Some people they receive.
That's wrong. No.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Some people.
Wrong.
No. Some people go with their hands and pick it up. They don't even receive it. They pick it out, put it in their hand.
No, you're not allowed.
I want to run after them.
I heard a priest once, when you receive communion, just stick your tongue out enough so they could put the host. No. Don't do that, okay?
Well, you know what they teach us is people go up to you and they teach us, they put their hands like this and they stick their tongue out. So they do both. But they do. It has happened. We're taught that we're supposed to put it in the, when I gave them the choice, you put it in the tongue. I had happened, they go like this. They're like, okay. There you go.
Okay, second paragraph. To be highlighted. Second reading. Basic truths of faith connected with the sublime mystery of the Eucharist. Its sacrificial character. Okay? That sacrificial character must be underlined, double underlined, highlighted. This is yours afterwards. On the real presence of Jesus, down 16 to 17, down below. Principal effect of the Blessed Sacrament is intimate union with Jesus. I have it on the other side, maybe I erased it. Remember union? I wrote before? An experience. John chapter 6, the Gospel. The discourse on the bread of life. The manna is the precursor of the bread and wine from heaven. Manna, they said, from heaven. What the Jews had in the desert during the 40 years, they were wandering there. Is there any of you who doubt the real presence? No, it's okay. Be honest with me. I will not hit you on the head, but I will explain to you why it is so.
I used to.
But anymore.
Well, I had something happen with that.
Just think about this. When Jesus said, "Eat my body, eat my flesh, drink my blood," many people who were following him started saying, "This is hard saying. We cannot follow you anymore." And they left. They decided to leave. And Jesus did not call them back. No, you didn't understand. You didn't understand me. That's not what it meant. He didn't say that. Instead, what did he say? And he turned to the apostles and you. Are you leaving me too? That's when Peter spoke. To whom shall we go? You have the word of eternal life. You see the faith of Peter. And then 2 verses down, Jesus calls Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." Because he started thinking like a man. So you can see the ups and downs of man. Alright? More on the Eucharist next Monday. Don't miss next Monday.